So you guys, some of you received some calls from me over the weekend, or I spoke to you in person, and maybe there was a rumor going around that our company was going to be sold to another family, and just to dispel that rumor, that is true. And the company did sell and is currently in escrow. It's not final yet, okay? But I want to share a couple of things from Bruce with you guys because, well, first let me finish telling you about the change. The only change that there's going to be is a change of ownership. Everything will still remain the same. We're still Berkshire Hathaway. We're not moving. We're not closing our doors. You know, recruiters out there will make up everything possible to get you to change your mind or worry or you know, just freak you out. But the truth is we're not going anywhere. We're staying here. We're still going to be Berkshire Hathaway. Actually, the Mulhern family will probably still be around for a couple months, maybe even a year. Kirk Mulhern will still be a managing partner at Bixby Knowles. The MAP program will still be available. Kirsty Rice still going to be here with Orange Coast Title to help you guys all the time. So it's you know, as Bruce would say, guys, it's business as usual. You know, it's funny because I know this story, and Elaine kept repeating it over the last few days. But you know, Bruce was the first real estate broker to sell a non-white family a home in Linwood back in the 1960s or 70s, I believe. No, Linwood. And they put dynamite in front of the Bellflower building, and they blew out the whole front of it, okay? And Bruce came and he put 2 plywood or 3 ply, whatever, and then he spray painted on the front his old little logo, which was an old man with a top hat and a monocle. And he said, "Pardon our dust, business as usual, enter in the back," right? Because the alley or whatever. And so, you know, change is going to happen all the time. And my thought is, let's embrace the change, right? And everything that happens for an opportunity. So let's use this opportunity to really work and make a name for ourselves. The person that bought the company, his name is Luis Carrion. He's Mexican. He's comes from Coldwell Banker. We're not going to become a Coldwell Banker. He only has 2 Coldwell Banker offices. We have 18 Berkshire Hathaway offices. He has extensive commercial real estate knowledge. He is a CCIM, for those of you that know or don't know. That's a special designation where you have to take all these courses to become a certified CCIM commercial expert. He's opened over 150 in and out locations, scouted them, wrote all the contracts on them, negotiated whatever it was, and did the build to suit on all of them, and then turned around and managed over 80 locations as like a divisional manager. So another thing that I like to mention is in his company at Coldwell Banker, he was already using Orange Coast Title. So so he's already familiar with the company. He's familiar with them and their service. So it's business as usual. And at the quarterly awards in a week or two, I believe, you guys will all get to meet him on the 15th. So if you have any questions more relating to him and the change, please come and talk to me or John, and we'll help you out. But one thing that I was sharing with John this morning is this. Look, I started in 2007, you guys, in June, okay? People were packing boxes. The people that got me into real estate, I ended up selling their homes. I listed their homes. The people that wanted me to work on their team, okay? If you have perseverance and you work hard, you will make it through any market, okay? Bruce died, and we kept going on. I was telling John. Donald Trump became president. We kept going on. Joe Biden is president. We kept moving on. So, you know what, guys? You're independent contractors. If you work and you get to work and you work hard and you don't forget, this is the biggest thing that I learned this week, don't forget about the ones that brought you. Have you ever heard of that saying? It means if, let's say my friend Nancy here invited me to a party and we went and I danced with all the girls there, but I forget to ask her to dance, right? Don't forget the ones that brought you. So I would encourage you all today to do just this one thing. Text all of your past clients and your sphere of influence and just say this, just one quick text message. Say, "Hey Cecilia, thinking about you. Hope all is well. Please do that today. To everyone that you've ever sold a house to, and to all your friends and family. I guarantee you, you might get 1 or 2 conversations coming back going, Cecilia, I'm glad you'd messaged me. Yeah, you know what? The big news, we're pregnant. By the way, we need to sell. We need a bigger house. Or my cousin needs to buy a house, right? So do that. Don't forget about the people that have got you to where you are today, right? Your friends, family, and your clients. And let's get to work. So anyways, with that, you guys, I wanted to share a couple of Bruceisms. Yeah.
Let me just dovetail a little bit.
Go ahead.
What I felt, Elaine is pretty much been the person running the show for the Mulhern family. Kirk didn't want anything to do with it, and he's got his own thing going on. And Thomasina is 87 years old.
Yeah.
Bruce's wife, and so they're she's real estate wasn't her first thing ever. So now we've got a guy where real estate is his first thing, and I felt good with that. Also, Elaine never had a background really. She didn't sell real estate.
Yeah.
I think she's an attorney, but never really into the sales part of it. Where this guy Louis was saying his biggest deal was a $250 million property. They with $12 million commission on that, and you got to say, God, he's got to be doing something right, to do that kind of business. So anyway, we've got him on our team now, and I'm really excited for that. I think the only way things are going to go is positive up, and we'll see if there's any new additions. Really, this just came out on Friday. I found out Saturday from Penny. And then I met him yesterday, Monday. So we'll kind of see where things go. But like one of the other managers said to me, Andre Rogers, after the meeting yesterday, was, "Hey, business as usual." Like Vinny's saying, and I got in this business to be self-employed and be my own boss. Well, none of that's going to change. So to be continued, I think. And since I'm on it, the February 15th.
Quarterly awards.
Half-year awards now.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
July 1st through December, and that's at the Holiday Inn where we used to go. With the breakfast thing, and he'll be there, and you'll be introduced to him at that time. So if you guys have any questions after the meeting, Vinny and I are here, and we've got several agents getting awards, and I brought that up since I brought it up. Jolie, yay. Christina, Fernando, Renee, Roseanne.
All right.
That's for the second half of last year. You had to have, I didn't bring up the production amounts, but it was like 4 million or more in sales volume, 9 listings or more, stuff like that. So anyway, that's what's going on in February 15th, and I'll turn it back.
All right. So you guys, just real quick, I wanted to share some Bruceisms with you. I'm not going to read them all, but these are all things that, that he used to say. And one thing he would tell you right now, if you're like, oh my gosh, the company sold, he'd tell you to get over it, right? Another thing, take copious notes. He'd love to say that in every meeting. Be creative. Get on with it. Get out of my office. Don't complicate it. Eat the frog. Do what you have to do. Get out of here. Keep moving. Don't stay stuck. Build on momentum. I don't mean to be personal, but he's going to be personal with you, right? If you want a copy of this, I can email it to you. I'll text it to you. I have so much more. These are other things, right? He would say, 2 ears, 1 mouth. Use them proportionately. Where's one that I love a lot? Oh, you can never get a second chance at a first impression. I took 3 pages of notes and I can't read my writing. If you ever got a birthday card from Bruce, you'd call him, Bruce, hey, thanks for the birthday card, but what the hell did you write on there? Yeah. Your attitude governs your altitude. Be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Go show them whose cow ate the cabbage. You can only have one thought in your head at a time, positive or negative. It's your choice. Do not pay twice, and do not call me sir. One time Bruce and I had a deal in Compton, and they had the pre-sale inspection, and he goes, Benny, don't they know who I am? And I go, Bruce, maybe like 20 years ago they did. Anyways, guys, I wanted to share this one last. This was the last inter-management communication that Bruce sent prior to passing. If you guys remember this, he worked up to 2 weeks before passing, and when he was at Kaiser, he was in the last 2 weeks. He was on oxygen, but he was working on his phone and doing deals with Tim Rush running the courier back and forth, and so this was the last.
Me too.
This was the yeah.
I have his last 2 voice messages from the hospital.
So let me read to you guys one thing. He says, a final comment: no one in the history of our company has put in more hours more successfully than Dennis Rosas. He has no limitations to the energy he brings to the table. One of his responsibilities is the Hacienda Heights office. It did not have a good month in February. That is such a strange phenomenon to Dennis, but he'll get over it. I recall a time when I was a salesperson selling 15 transactions a month, and 1 month towards the end of the month, I hadn't sold any property, and little negative voices kept coming into my head. You'll probably never sell anything to anybody ever again. Anybody familiar with that kind of self-talk? That changed my course of action. Got off the freeway and drove the neighborhoods of the properties on service streets, prospecting for business for sale, and my business bounced back. Failing is only when you don't pick yourself up and move on. So I'll tell you, like he wrote on the building, pardon our dust, business as usual, get over and carry on. All right, another thing I want to share with you guys, I saw this post the other day by our corporate. Over 11,000 homes sell every day. 8 homes sell every minute. Gosh, what is that? So in this hour that we're here, how many homes are going to sell? My question to you is, how much of that are you going to get this year? There's a lot of opportunity, you guys. I was out showing property on Saturday and Sunday, and every open house that I had a showing at, there was easily like 6 to 8 people inside the house and more coming. So right now, I would really recommend that you get out there and do open houses. And get on with it, because the opportunity is there. You know, a lot of people are going, oh man, the interest rate kind of slowed the market down. Yeah, well, Joe, how many applications do you have going right now? Yeah, it's picked up. I'll tell you, if you want to know how much business is really being done, talk to a notary. They'll tell you how many loan doc signings they've had. So, all right. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Real estate edition. Who's ready? All right, don't all rush to raise your hand, but please raise your hand. Explain to the best of your knowledge, what is a 2-1 buy down?
No help from Joe.
Roseanne?
So, we asked the seller to contribute to that. They buy down the buyer's loan. So the first year, if the interest rate's 7%, it drops it down to 5%. The second year, it drops it down to 1%. So 7%, it would go 5%, then it would go up to 6%. Then the third year, it comes back to its normal fee. But I have a question because I was reading something.
All right, wait. So wait. Joe can explain whatever here, but you get a service card for answering the question. You got it. Yeah. We're just gonna. But I saw you. You were like, yeah, she got it. So good. All right. Next question. What is a CBC form and what is its purpose? Who can answer that? What is a CBC form?
Complete blood test.
Come on, you guys. Nancy.
Cooperative buyer compensation?
You're very close.
Cooperative worker compensation.
Yes, and what is its purpose?
To make sure that you get paid.
Got it. It's advisable that you send that in, right? Noting the commission advertised in the MLS, but also if you wanted to modify and get paid more, you could send that form in too. Also, you could use it with a seller that's like a for sale by owner and they're not on the MLS. You could also use that to confirm that they are going to pay that commission. So Ruth, you get a Starbucks card. I'll get to you in a second. I'm good for it. What is an NSF form and when is it necessary? Come on, you guys. Don't let me down here. Raise your hand. Somebody, you got to know it. Take a stab at it. No. Who else? This is a new form that's been around for maybe 3-4 months now. And you all see it. It's part of your sky slope. It's required.
I think Jim Browning would know.
Gene Browning would know. Okay, I'm gonna keep the Starbucks card for myself. Eduardo, I'm not gonna pick on you. Okay, it's a non-standard forms disclosure. It is to be used only when a form that is not a car form or an escrow form or a standard disclosure. That's when it's to be used. So let's say John and I make a deal that he's going to sell me all the furniture inside his house, and he writes up a document. Okay, then that's a non-standard form. So anything that's not a car form or an escrow form or a disclosure, that's when you would need to disclose that to the buyer or seller that a non-standard form is being used in a transaction. All right, number 4. What's the average current mortgage rate? Were you paying attention in the meeting a few minutes ago?
Yeah.
Jolie, go ahead. Yeah? Okay. All right. There you go. Can you guys pass this one to Ruth? Pass it down to Ruth. All right. Good. Did you guys hear that? 6.25 and improving daily. All right. How many active SFR listings are there currently in CYPRESS? Yeah. Well, Anthony already said 10, so you know what, guys? I forgot to look on the MLS. So I don't even know. But here, let's check real quick. Oh, gosh. Okay, anyways, we'll come back to that one. But Anthony, I got you. You said 10, so we'll see what's up with that. All right. How many closed last month in CYPRESS? 5? 8. Okay, well, we'll come back to that. But my guess is it's probably closer to 16. But we'll come back to that at the very end of the meeting, okay? Next one. Is now a good time to sell? Somebody answer this for me. Raise your hand. Yes? Why?
Because there's
Give me your best answer. I'm a serious buyer here.
a serious buyer because we don't have a lot of competition right now.
Oh.
We're putting in an offer on it.
Oh, okay. Well, what else?
That's for the seller though, right?
Interest rates have dropped.
What does that mean to me?
No, what does it mean to you that you're not dependent?
Oh. But I don't have any closing costs.
You don't have any closing costs.
No.
Well, it's time to sell. That's a.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Did I went backwards. All right, wait. That's the next question. All right, but Roseanne, you got that one. Okay.
Yeah.
It's now a good time to sell.
Yes.
Yes. Why?
Because inventory's low.
Wait, I'm gonna let Jolie handle it.
Oh, Joey, handle it.
Because there's not a lot of inventory and now their buyers are coming back out because the rates are dropping.
Okay. All right. You guys like that? Okay. I'm gonna start picking on some of you guys though, because we can't just have Jolie and Roseanne winning every time. Okay. Next one. Okay, so I already did that one. All right. 9. We don't want to offer the $10,000 extra that you want us to offer, Benny.
Who's used to break that?
So, somebody other than Roseanne and Jolie, please. Nancy.
Why don't we look at the long-term contract houses in the house too, so I look to the mortgage calculator and ask, is that payment still okay for you? If not, then yes, I would agree, let's not do it.
Okay, I like it, but I would do reduce it down to bring it down to the ridiculous. So 10 grand right now. How much more is that a month, you guys?
40 cents.
No. A month.
800, 900.
No. $10,000. How much more is that a month?
Oh.
In 30 years?
Come on, you guys are real estate agents. Come on.
Something.
Divide by 30, you mean?
$50 to $70.
Yeah.
$50 to $70. So I would say, hey, it's only $50 more. 10,000 gives you a 99% chance of getting your offer accepted versus not getting it accepted. Nancy, do you love this home?
Yeah.
Let's spend an extra $50. I promise you, you'll make it work. You're thinking right now that you're gonna stop going to Starbucks because of this $50. You're gonna do Starbucks and have the house. I promise you, it never fails. But all right, Nancy's got it. But yeah, I will break it down every time down to the ridiculous. Remember, guys, every 10,000 was only $50 to $70 depending on the interest rate. Don't ever forget that.
There's one more on that too. Is
Go ahead.
The alternative choice that, you know, this particular house for that 10 grand, this one has the newer roof. It also has a swimming pool and it has brand new water heater. Central air conditioning was added. So that 10 grand is kind of set up right there. If I show you something else, it may even be more than that. So you're getting the best deal right here versus that other one I showed you. Yeah.
Well, one more thing, you guys. I've told all my buyers this year these three things. I've said no apartment buildings nearby you, right? Two car driveway, and always overpay for a home that you love, right? Because can you really overpay for a home? I mean, can you?
Not really.
Yeah, I don't think so, right? Luis said this yesterday. He's like, California home prices, they just keep doing this. Yeah, they sometimes do this and they do this or whatever, but over time, it just keeps going and going. So why not overpay for the home that you really love, right? You're not going to overpay.
Real estate is a long-term investment.
Yeah.
Everybody got used to the, hey, I just made another 100,000 from last year to this year, and that's not really the real estate market. It's a long-term.
Yes, absolutely. Last but not least, we want to wait till the summer to sell, Nancy.
Why?
So somebody handle that objection for me, please.
CYPRESS, single family, 5 closed. Right now. There's
Okay, wait.
active
So
and
I would say,
we'll get to that in a second. Yeah, go ahead.
I would say there'll be, in summer, there'll be a lot of sellers and competition, and the prices might go down. So you better sell now, it's better than waiting until summer.
Okay. All right. Do you guys like that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me give you an alternative to that one. I just heard this one recently. It says, Sam, can I ask you why you want to wait till the summer? Tell me you want your kids to get out of school.
Yeah, for school purposes. you
Oh,
know.
got it.
Change district.
So Sam, can I ask you a question? And please be honest. What's more important to you? Netting the most amount of money or waiting for your kids to get out of school? And be honest.
Netting the most. Of
Netting the most money. Great. Let's sign the contract and get you on the market now.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming to this meeting. Oh, wait. We'll settle the score on that last part right now.
And can we lease back too? We can lease back.
Yes, sure. You can. Okay, wait. So what were we saying?
5 single families sold.
Okay,
and
so
1
5
condo.
single families sold. Well, he said 10.
He said 10 after.
And there's 16 on the market right now.
And who said the active one?
16. It's 16.
Who did?
It's 16.
Wait, I don't remember. Wait,
sold, Betty.
anyways, you
Well,
said
you hit it right on.
And I saved $50 extra a month for the 10,000.
You did? I didn't hear you.
Oh,
We gotta speak up. Come on.
Sorry. Very loud.
We gotta speak up. Okay, wait. The last but not least, though, who had the actives? I can't remember.
Jolie said 5, Benny.
We have the active.
I said active, 16 active.
The sold,
I said
she said 5.
All right, Julie's gonna steal the last one. All right.